Atmakaraka is a planet which holds the highest degree in your birth chart. It represents your true identity. It represents your soul. It is the Karaka of your soul, and it represents your soul's desires which you are carrying from your past life. It represents your desires, it represents your identity, it also represents your challenges in this life, and it will help you to understand the lessons you really need to learn in this life. So let's begin. Let's see what happens when moon is your Atmakaraka. So firstly, let's understand what are the qualities of a native who's having moon as the Atmakaraka. These people are very kind-hearted, friendly and humble. They have a very beautiful nature and they never ever hesitate to help other people around. But they're also very emotional, extremely sensitive to the external environment, their atmosphere around them. And remember, moon represents our mind, and therefore it makes one quite emotional but also very tolerant. And if moon is placed in a good sign and a good house, it can create resistance to negative thoughts. But if moon gets afflicted in your birth chart, then definitely it gives affinity towards negative things and negative thoughts. As I said earlier in the video, Atmakaraka represents the desires which you are carrying from your past lives. So what are the desires when moon is the Atmakaraka in your horoscope? Well, firstly, these people seek happiness and mental peace. They want to achieve mental peace and happiness through love and emotions. More than material prosperity, it is love and affection that makes them happy. They seek love, affection, care in almost every relationship, whether it's their spouse, friend, parents, siblings. They seek harmony and balance in relationships. Emotional support gives them the confidence to move ahead in life. They need to be reminded again and again that they are loved by everyone. Emotional support makes them feel happy, makes them feel important and validated. Now we have already talked about the qualities and the desires. Let's talk about what are the challenges of this life. Well, firstly, you need to keep your mind calm. As I said earlier, that people having moon as Atmakaraka are very sensitive to the outer world. They easily get affected by the behavior of other people around. So one should really practice mindfulness and avoid sticking to negative memories. Then comes the unhappiness. Well, you should really learn to deal with unhappiness, anxiety and depression, because you have a tendency to stick to the negative feelings, negative thoughts. So it's better to try meditation and avoid overthinking. You should be emotionally independent in this life. Never depend upon other people emotionally. Don't see yourself through the eyes of other people in order to feel validated and appreciated. Then you have to recognize and differentiate between your true love and your false love. You should be able to identify and recognize your true well-wisher. People around you will try to manipulate your mind. It is you who will decide who really loves you and who doesn't. And lastly, the role of mother is very important in this life. Your mother might be a very loving person to you. She plays a very central role in your life. Or there can be challenges while dealing with your mother. There can be troubled relationship with your mother. The placement of planet moon really helps you to decide what kind of challenges you will face in this life. You need to see the placement of moon in your D1 chart, in your D9 chart. You have to see the house placement, the sign placement, the conjunction, the aspects on it. And yes, the most challenging part of your life will be the time of the dasha of planet moon. Sage Prashara associated planet moon with Lord Krishna. Now, what are the lessons you really need to learn from Krishna? Well, firstly, you need to be calm. He was the one who never got triggered by his emotions. He was very practical. He knew how to react and when to react. He was never driven by his emotions. Number 2, you really need to value your mother. You really need to work hard in that aspect of life. Krishna had 2 mothers. He suffered detachment from Devaki and he was raised by Yashoda. So the role of mother in his life was very crucial and very important, and this actually suggests that you should too take care of your mother, value your mother. Thirdly, never lose your confidence. Well, you have to be practical, you have to trust yourself, you have to trust your heart, trust your wisdom. Follow whatever you feel is right. Follow whatever your heart says. Yes, this is the thing to be done in this life. So this was all about moon as Atmakaraka. If you're really liking my videos, do subscribe to my channel. Till then, goodbye and stay connected.